Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we've got a reading for you about a King of Pentacles that felt like they had everything under control. They have a lot of pull, or they have really good connections, and they wanted to control a story, but they are hitting a roadblock or a pretty major ending point, I think, for their campaign of lies. Whatever they've been trying to get everyone to believe is going to be contradicted by this High Priestess in the reverse. I don't know why, but this feels to me like it's information that comes out after someone has passed away. So that could mean our King of Pentacles, who had a really strong reputation and was lying about their life, posthumously gets like their reputation kind of dinged. Or we could have somebody who is like their secrets are coming out. Maybe there's like voicemails found. Maybe there's letters or an autobiography even, right? But we have something here about you thought everything was done because somebody had moved on or, you know, gone on to the next mortal plane. Is that what it is? But the plot is still going to thicken. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. I hope you're having a good day so far. Hey dude, how's it going? Hey Dana, what's going on? Hello Key Controller. Hello Famous Seamus. What's up Carrie? Hello Rob. Well done Carrie. If you're interested in a personal reading, I would love to do one for you. My email address is wickedwandstarot@gmail.com. It's in the description box for you, as is more information on how to become a member. Thank you to the current members. So I feel like we need to pull a few cards from the Path of Shadows because we got some like up to no good type energy. With that Six of Swords in the reverse, it feels like delayed consequences. Hey Gab, how you doing? Welcome back. Likewise. Hello, Steph. What's happening? Hey Tiana. Hey Patrick, how you doing? So we have the skull, much like, is it right there? Yeah, right there. Transcendence, intuition, and power. I'm not going to have to like really just call it out for you though, right? A skull being referenced to possibly somebody being passed away. RIP, my condolences, but I do feel like there's information that comes out after someone has passed away. Hello, Rashab, how you doing? I'm sorry, guys, I have got to take a little bit more of a sip. All right. Hey, Jamie, how's it going? You're all right. What's up, Black? I hope you're having a good day. Hello, Jess. Ghoul. Well. In the shadows I dwell, feeding on what I can, not remembering when was the last time that life tasted well. I mean, to be honest, this feels to me like somebody's passed away and somebody is alive, although not really happy. Maybe even envious of the one who's not here. Because those are both very, like, morbid and macabre energies, right? The skull, the ghoul. Good luck with that, Tiana. I believe in your self-control. I only chuckled because that's how I am, not because I was judging you. I hope that didn't come through as judging. Hello, Steffi. Hello, 00. How are you doing? That makes me think of Vegas. Interesting. So we've got gargoyle. In stone, I'm carved, left alone in the cold, always watching over, protecting stories untold. What did I tell you? There's a secret that's coming out. And then we have the fox. Enigma, adaptability, shape-shifting. So there could have even been some deal. I'm sorry, there's like a hair on my face is driving me. Oh, there you are. There might have been some deal where, you know, I was about to put a documentary on Netflix, or I was about to publish a book, or I had an album that was just about to come out, and it tells or airs the dirty laundry of that situation, right? Absolutely not, and you should be ashamed for asking. I don't know why I had to do it in a British accent, but I did. Hello, Candy, how's it going? Oh, I'm sending you positive energy, but I agree with you. I think you already got all that magic. All right. So the last one we have is Owl. Wisdom, shadows, deeper truths. Well, if that ain't just like the most perfect confirmation. So we have references to somebody who has passed away, somebody who feels like they're not really alive, but they are. And then a story that's been untold, and that secret shape-shifting, right? Somebody has been trying to look like they're innocent when they're not. It's not going to last for very long. All right, this is the Egyptian Tarot. Thank you, Candy. Hello, Reaction King. My name's Carmen. Hello, Kaiser. Welcome. Yes, if I reach $15 in tips, then I take personal questions after the general reading. Usually at about like the 30-minute mark is when I start to do the personal questions, just kind of depending on. But I do also do long-form personal readings for $40 to $100 if you initiate through my email. You can't pay me through YouTube for that. Hello, SMP. Hello, Pauline. Ten of Swords, Queen of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, see, the Seven of Wands is like the clock has struck 12. It's, you know, wasn't that in Back to the Future and like The Mummy? I don't know, a whole bunch of those movies where they're like, you have to do this thing before midnight or everything ends. This is somebody who has anticipated a problem or anticipated that whomever they have information on would potentially be difficult. So they have this secret being exposed at a particular time. Maybe it's even like they have some great big celebration, like a wedding or something, and then, hey, just play this tape real quick. Everyone's gonna love it. Hello, Ashwani, how are you doing? Hey, Donald, how's it going? Ace of Cups in the reverse. Three of Pentacles. Death. Yeah. So this secret that was kept to a very small group of people about someone's mistake or this story untold, it could have happened many years ago, right? It's coming out. And I do feel like we have somebody who is concerned about being judged. Maybe legal consequences, spiritual ones. Hello, Savannah. Hello, Sasha. Hey, Lucy, welcome back. Hey, Illuminati. Probably is. Hello, Ryan. My name is Carmen. You can call me that. We've got the Sun in the reverse. What was kept hidden is now going to be out in the open, and someone's going to be judged on it. They tried to avoid that, but it's just not going to go the way they want it to. Hello, Jordan. Hello, Mackenzie. Hey, Corey. How's it going? Hello, Gal. Knight of Wands in the reverse, clarifying the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, definitely lying about someone's character or trying to make someone else out to be the problem, or saying that some accusation is false. The facts don't line up, trying to intimidate people, maybe even stalking someone here with that Five of Cups having that really prominent eye. Thank you, Donald. I appreciate you. I'll pull a couple cards for you. Thank you, Trey. I appreciate it. Did I say hello to Boomy? I know you told me your real name. I'm sorry to say I cannot remember it right now. Forgive me. We've got the Six of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Six of Wands. With Anubis just chilling there. Anubis from the Death card. I'm telling you, this is somebody who feels like they have, I can't even say like the regular phrase for it because I'm pretty sure it would cause problems on YouTube. But like, when I pass away, this information's coming out. Or it's okay if I'm not going to be there because I'm going to have the last laugh. I'm going to make sure everybody knows. This is revenge. So I feel like this is like the story that went untold because somebody else got blamed, or because if you were believed or people like really heard your side of the story, then my life would be too crazily impacted, right? So stay way over there or try to discredit that. Hey, Billy Bob. I'm going to put you in a 1 minute timeout, which is really not that long, but I recognize you. And if you are here to cause some problems, then I am not going to let you stay in the live chat. But you know I got my gifts from God. That's where you got your gifts. So you can ask some questions if they're respectful, or I will time you out. What's up, Terry Bomb? How you doing? Hey, Dove. What's up? I'm wishing you luck, Julie. The truth is on your side. Oh, thank you, Terry Bomb. Hello, Sahar. So the Nine of Swords in the reverse, this is that assistance that comes at the 11th hour or at the last minute, midnight, the moon. Also a reference to secrets. Just when you thought you were safe, just when you thought everything was going to now be like totally your voice or your story, no one can contradict you. You're wrong. Something else comes out, right? Thank you, Crystal. Hello, love. We've got the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Wow, the imagery in here. I know you think you've won, but you're going to lose your mind when you realize that I set you up. You're going to lose your mind when you realize that I have like evidence. I have the goods on you, right? Yep, they're gonna lose their mind. Because that secret, they can't lie about it anymore. This Hermit is like, whatever the information is, it's like X marks the spot. Here's where this is. Here's how they did that. Here's the payments. Here's a photograph that proves it. Good luck explaining that one. This is like super confident. Throwing it down on the table when you know you're going to win that hand, right? Like if you're playing poker or any, I love euchre, so I think of euchre. But this is like, just try to beat me. I know you can't. I have the information and you can't discredit it. It's like the boss move they've been waiting for. But the King of Pentacles, who has much to lose, it's their worst fear. Because they have been doing everything they can to keep things balanced, but it's not easy. And with the Five of Pentacles, they're already losing ground or feeling like there are people that don't really trust them, to be honest, or maybe even are like laughing at them behind their back. They might be a little bit paranoid. Oh, you're welcome, Julie. Hey, Cody, if it doesn't make sense to you, it means it's not your reading. You're welcome to come back with a better attitude. Maybe we could be friends. 5 of Wands, Ace of Wands. See? That's like what I just did with Cody. Oh, you want to fight? It's okay. I'll give you another chance. You just have to be respectful. So this is somebody who thought that they had successfully like quelled this battle or this problem, this scandal, and then it's back like a bad habit. And whoever has set this up to, you know, release this book or this album or, you know, here are these letters or here's this evidence, like, what you gonna do now? They're very like, I don't think they're with us anymore, but they're very proud of what they've accomplished because they know no matter what happens, it's going to cause chaos in their group, the people that supported them. Like, oh, well, you told us it was this way and now it's not. They're going to lose that support that they've somehow been able to keep. Thank you, Gal. It's British red, in case you're curious. Hello, Maroon. How are you doing? All right. We have the 8 of Swords. I feel like this is someone who realizes when this information comes out, I really have no recourse. I have no, like, counter argument. I can't argue against it because it's just legitimate evidence, or maybe it's even like their own handwriting or something that just kind of cooked, you know? Hello, Richard. How you doing? You don't see it right there? Crystal ball? Oh, and we also have Crystal in the live chat. It's perfect. So we've got insatiable and trash. So no matter how much they want this to not be taken seriously, maybe it's because this is something that's being shared or released posthumously, but we've got somebody seeing a lot of anxiety and struggling to sleep because everyone wants to get this information. Okay, that person's no longer with us. They have this album or this book that they've released. I've got to get it. I've got to read it. Everybody's talking about it and it's driving this person crazy. It's making them feel uncomfortable. Oh, that's a great way to do that. Thank you, loved one. Positive card. So I'm going to step out of my usual pattern a little bit because, love, thank you for the tip. I feel like this is something that would help a lot of people. I'm trying to think which one is the best one. Okay. So there's in this energy oracle deck a card that talks about leaving the comfortable, right? If you're set in your ways or kind of hesitant to pursue something different, you can sometimes lose out on really beautiful energy because you're too comfortable where you're at. I feel like that's something that hits a lot of people, that fear of change, or what if things don't go my way, or what if I lose what I have now even though I don't really like it, just because I'm trying to get something that I want more. I'm not saying, you know, ruin everything that you have because there's always something better out there, but we have to be able to use our discernment to walk away from, of course, it's like totally on the top. The Garden and the Gate is the card that I'm talking about. We can get so comfortable within the confines of what we're used to that it's hard to believe or like dare to dream about the unknown. But there's so much out here that is lost to this person because they feel like they have to stay in this particular like courtyard. So the importance of challenging yourself, accepting change, going with the flow instead of always having to control details, and picking up lessons as you go. I feel it's a very positive way to ensure that you're always moving forward, right? Hello, High Priestess. How are you doing? Hello, Ricardo. I feel like I missed one. Hey, Marcus. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Thank you for the tip. Someone trying to reach me from other side. I will add you to my list. And you would be the second question that I do since I did take care of loved one already. Let's see. Hello, Kevin. How are you doing? That's a good question, Aqua. I like that. All right. Thank you, Aqua Beauty, and thank you, Jordan. Jordan, let me know if you just want a random pull of cards or if you have a specific question. And I will start those personal questions in probably like 8 minutes or so. All right. I don't always like pulling cards from this, but I feel like I have to. We've got a bit of a true crime scenario here, don't we? How to let go. I think, at least in my experience, releasing things that are no longer good for you feel most like it feels most approachable, or like I can actually achieve that if I'm spending time in nature and creatively expressing myself. If you have something that you really enjoy doing out in nature, like fishing or hiking or walking the dog, or you're really committed to writing a little bit in a novel every day, or writing a poem every day, or painting something, I feel like that really enables you to let go of things in a quicker way, or a more healthy way is really how I should say it, because you're expressing, you're venting, right? You're letting it out. All right, sounds good, Jordan. Hello, Vicente, how you doing? Oh, thank you, Boomy. So we had somebody who felt trapped. They may have been held against their will. Somebody who sought justice, wanted this King of Pentacles held accountable. There may have been a beach involved, and there's definitely some greed. With the King of Pentacles as their energy, that makes a lot of sense, right? This could be somebody who was materialistic or looked the other way because it would be really expensive to deal with that problem, kind of thing. All right. This is the Masonic Tarot. It seems to be a good choice when we're dealing with justice and consequences, I suppose. Hello, Anna. How are you doing? Hey, Maribel. Any of the lava? Excellent. All right. What else do we have for this information coming out that surprises someone? Ace of Gold, which is the Ace of Wands. In this deck, gold is associated with fire. So Ace of Wands in the reverse, this is somebody who is losing an opportunity that they thought they had to get away. They feel like they need to respond aggressively. This is someone who's feeling very overwhelmed. They expected this situation to be over, but it's not. Nine of Mallets would be the Nine of Pentacles. They thought that they had enough money to avoid this issue, or they thought that they would be able to handle everything on their own. They are not. This would be like the Seven of Wands. They're feeling very defensive, and they thought they had everything under control, but now they have to come up with a new plan. Now they have to respond to whatever this information has, you know, kind of changed everything or changed how people look at them. So the Six of Mallets or Six of Pentacles, this is like evening the score. I got you back. Now what are you going to do? Five of Swords. They feel very happy that they've been able to get this information out there, even though I feel like this person is not alive anymore. Five of Wands or Five of Gold in the reverse. Three of Cups in the reverse. Five of Cups. This is like evidence you cannot mess with. It's definitive, like end of the story. Like there's no other questions. Now we've got something that actually makes sense with everything else that happened. So like I said, it's like a puzzle piece that fits in that last spot. You cannot deny it. That's obviously where it belongs, right? Hey Boomy, I'm pretty sure that YouTube flips the video for you. So wherever you see this sign, it's actually on the other side, I'm pretty sure. So it might make you think I'm left-handed, but I'm actually ambidextrous, but favor the right hand. So let's dive into those personal questions. I think we're going to go with, what should we start with? We'll start with the Bianco Nero. We're going to pull a couple cards for Donald. Hello, Ricardo. Hello, Christopher. I'm sending you some healing energy, Jacob. What do we have for Donald, please? What do we have for Donald? Knight of Wands. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, Ten of Cups. There seems to be an advice coming through, a piece of advice regarding mood or temper. So if you are in a situation where you are maybe going to yell or get uncomfortable, mad, or if you're feeling overly passionate, this is saying the emotion needs to be controlled. It's so weird. It's like I'm seeing it in two different messages at once. If you're pursuing someone romantically, there may be a need to be more emotional and less physical. If there is an argument here, this is saying, like, remember how you feel about this person. This is like family or someone that you care about. So either way, what I'm seeing is basically, this is so weird, like a hose that you can control, like how much water is coming out. That's your emotions, right? Because cups, emotions. So you just have to make sure you have a good grasp on that, because I do feel like somebody is delicate, whoever you're dealing with. All right, let's move on to Marcus. We've got a question regarding whether or not there might be someone trying to send messages to your wife from the other side. Yes. something is not right is the message. I do feel like your wife would get the chills when there's no reason to explain it, or she will. But it's because something is not right. Does she need to like change something or fix something regarding security? No. This is saying somebody's coming back around. So it feels more like a warning. Something's not right. Maybe your wife feels that something is off or has been worried about somebody coming back or a problem returning. This could even be like a health situation, but this is a message trying to get your wife to understand that there is something behind that intuition that she's feeling, that there is something or someone coming back. So I do feel like there's something that can be done about it though. And I'm sending you protective energy. Hello. I feel like I missed something here. Hold on. Thank you, Jacob. Oh, I love that it's 333. That's so sweet. You're saying thank you, but let me know if you've got a question or you want me to pull a few cards for you. All right, and then we've got Aqua Beauty. Why is S so intimidated by me? Oh, thank you, hon. Hello, AJ. All right, so why is S so intimidated? Ace of Cups in the reverse, the Fool, the Sun. So initially, the reason for being intimidated was because of a sense of like competition or rivalry. Maybe even questioning motives. But I feel like more so, especially as of late, there is this intimidation that is felt because you are choosing the new life, right? You are choosing to move forward and you're finding happiness without it being tied to a relationship. This is a foreign concept to us. What do you mean you're happy? I don't get it. You didn't get him, right? Or you don't have some, they don't, she doesn't get it. Tower in the reverse. Why aren't you more upset? Why isn't your life falling apart? Why are you so strong? And with this Three of Pentacles, ooh, it's like, why do you understand things that I don't? Your intuition is confusing to us. Yeah, you probably know how to read them pretty well by now, don't you, Aqua Beauty? All right, so then we've got for Jordan just a wild card pull or whatever comes through. Hey, Laura. Hello, Tyrone. Hello, Syed. Thank you, Luke. You guys are sweet. All right, let's see what we've got for Jordan, please. What do we have for Jordan? Someone's making plans here for you, Jordan. This is somebody who says it ain't over till it's over, and it ain't over. This is someone who's very anxious. They might default to that, but I think they're in particular worried about whether or not there's any chance to fix things with you. Because they know whatever they've done here, Jordan, they caused the problem. They started this fight. I maybe started the fire. Just don't tell anyone, cause I don't want consequences. They know they did it, you know? So the question is, can this situation be improved upon? Can you get back? So yeah, I think someone's making plans to try to talk to you or to try to somehow get back in your life. Hello, Chichil, how you doing? Hello, Corden. Yeah, I would, yeah, maybe. Good luck to you, Jordan. You've got strong intuition. I believe in you. And we've got Tiana. Oh, thank you for clarifying for that and for the additional tip. Will she come back? And I hope that regret does not stick around for long. All right. So for Tiana, is there somebody else in the romancosphere? Does that work? In the world of romance? Who else thinks that Tiana is delightful romantically? Is there somebody else? Oh, there is. Oh. I'm gonna have to tell you something after the reading. Do not let me forget, Tiana. But I cannot say this all live. I feel like I have to set this over on the side. You guys, I'm gonna start crying from laughing. Okay. I can't say that though. Yes, there's somebody else here who likes you. I feel like they're just gonna blurt it out at a random moment. But you're gonna know, like, as they're in front of you, like, you're gonna be able to predict it as it's happening. Like, oh, I've seen that before. You're into it. Yeah, you like me. You love me. This person's gonna blurt it out, though. But this is gonna require you to walk away from someone. You know? You do know. I know you do. All right. Hello, Alice. Hello, Klaus. How are you doing? So let's go to Jacob's question. We've got, will she come back? And sending you some healing energy, Jacob. Yes. There is a powerful combination of two emotions right now. Regret and strength or courage. So I know that there could have been a better way to handle this, or I wish that I had said this or done that, but we can work through this kind of thing. The recommendation here is to be very honest with yourself. Now that may sound real basic, but it's not. If you are real honest with yourself about what you want, what you need, or what you need to do to repair that, I think things fall in line the way that they are meant to. But you have to listen to your intuition. This Nine of Pentacles is saying you got to maybe even like block out some other people who are trying to give you advice. Trust your intuition the most. With the Knight of Wands, okay, hold on. Let me just double check this. Is this about, like a drop? Okay. There is something here that you have held back that you need to either let go or release. So this could be like an unhealthy attachment to somebody else, or this could be your like desires with this person. Maybe you haven't been honest about how serious you want it to be or what you really think about this person, but you have to let go something that you've been holding in or holding on to. And when you do, this person comes back. So there's always like a little bit of homework in it for us, right? What can we do to move the situation forward, right? Oh, that's so sweet. Hello, Jay. Hello, Grindheart. All right, I'm gonna do, Tanya's asking about, I don't know what that means. Okay, I don't know how to ask that question the right way, but excuse me. But I'm going to pull a few cards for you, Tanya, and see what it says. You're so welcome, Jacob. Thank you. So for Tanya, we've got the High Priestess. Ooh, and the Hermit in the reverse. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Tanya, there's something here that you don't necessarily want to believe is true, but your gut is telling you is true. It would be about somebody misbehaving in a pretty serious way. And I do feel like they've been trying to keep up appearances, right? Like, I lost my job, but I don't want you to know, or I hurt that person, or I said this thing. You know it. And you're right. You're going to get confirmation on this situation in the near future. Ooh. Let me look. It did. Okay. Dana has, will my, and thank you for the tip, Dana, and for like helping me out. Will my secret relationship with Bond get exposed? Let's see what it says. Yes. Someone in the family? Because of timing. I feel like this is someone arriving or leaving, or maybe even kind of doing a little bit of a stakeout. But I think someone gets suspicious first and then starts looking to like validate that. Of course you can, dude. And sorry for Dana for making you wait. All right. I do think they're gonna find out. I think your intuition's been telling you that too, huh? Do you feel like the number 6 is important? All right, so for dude, we've got just a wild card, whatever comes out. Page of Cups, the Sun. An offer that makes you happy. Wow. There's an offer that's going to make you happy, but it hurts for you to accept this offer because you know there's going to be someone who is upset. So this could be a job offer, this could be a love offer, but there's someone here who's like looking at you as you walk away like, okay, I mean, I guess that's what you have to do. You have to go find your happiness, but there's someone here who's going to miss you. The advice though is don't let that like get in the way of you following your happiness or accepting this offer, because you are meant to go where your happiness is, right? Alice is asking, should I write her first? Yes. With the 2 of Cups and 6 of Pentacles. Yeah. Choose the right time. Are you thinking about sending a gift? Oh, you're so welcome, Dana. I'm proud of you, dude. Diane's asking if My things were left in the hotel for safekeeping as we agreed. Yes, but something else happened. We have the Ten of Wands as the answer. I feel like this is like a short-lived request granted, and then things change. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, Simrex. I hope that means you're in a very excellent mood today. Hey, Mads, are you asking like astrological signs? I did an all signs reading maybe about 5 days ago. Hello, Fitzroy. How are you doing? Hello, Ash. Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. All right, let's see. Grindhard wants to know if Lady Friend is talking about him. Knight of Cups, Ace of Swords in the reverse, Knight of Pentacles. Yes, I do feel like there is some talk about you and the offer that you made or the pursuit. But with the Ace of Swords in the reverse, it's probably about, you know, we're not talking, or that's, I don't know if that's going to work out. The Knight of Pentacles, this is like, there's too much going on. So yeah, I feel like it's telling someone I'm not talking to them. I'm not talking to Grindhard right now. Yeah, that's the energy that was coming through. So initially they were safe, and then somebody like broke that or went back on it. Oh, I'm sorry you're in such a bad mood, Samir. If you want to come back and be nice, you can tomorrow. I would say so, yes. Do a little spa day for yourself, or take some time to do what makes you feel recharged, right? Let's check in on the job situation for Boomy. There does seem to be some sort of rule protecting you, or something that makes it easier for you to navigate this difficult situation, but it does require that you take a new approach on something. So you can keep this job or keep things moving forward, but I feel like you have to start a new habit that is going to be received positively, right? Yes, I know this was a problem, but here's what I've been doing to make up for that, or here's how I've taken a new approach to it. Oh, thank you so much, Simrax. I appreciate you. Thank you for liking and subscribing. I do definitely appreciate that. Ashrita is asking, what is the universe guidance for me? So, Ashrita, there seems to be a dream here that you have. It could be, you know, more of the romantic, like this is the person I want to be with, or it could be more like your purpose in life, what you should be doing with your life, career, right? I feel like there's some fire or magic within you that has been dulled or kept secret because there are people who do not support you. So, for example, maybe you're an incredible singer and everyone just tells you you should just like be a banker because, you know, who gets paid to be a singer? There is something special about you that other people like to denigrate or insult because they feel threatened by the fact that you are so talented. So yes, you could make a life doing what these folks are encouraging you to do or what they are saying you have to do, but you have this skill or talent that they don't seem to take seriously. So be cautious listening to their advice because they are speaking from a place of fear or jealousy rather than support, right? Oh, you're so welcome. I'm glad to hear that. Let's see. Oh, you're so welcome. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, y'all. I think I'm going to leave it there. I love you all. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes, and I will see you on the next reading. Doodles.